I know, I said in my last video that I didn't want to do this for a while, start another Let's Play or redo Goof Troop, because there were so many other games I wanted to cover, but this time, I'm doing this. I'm at least going to play the first level, and then probably get back to doing my Ocarina of Time HD playthrough, but I will be completing this once again as single player, because I don't have any friends. Oh man. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. It was a great day for fishing in Spoonerville, so Goofy and his pals... Do I really have to read all this? I read it all last time. I don't think I'm going to bother this time. I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys read it. I'm just not in the mood for this right now. Well, not in the mood for reading, but in the mood for playing the game. Yeah. I could actually skip this, but I won't. Like, if I press a button, I can skip all this. I don't want to. I want to leave it in. Wow, that is a huge pirate ship. It's almost 5 times the size of Goofy's head. Good lord, that's huge. A pirate kidnapping, how cliche. They put a big pirate skull on the side of that mountain? Okay, now I'm impressed, man. That's a whole new level of awesome. At least if you're a pirate. Jeez, man. It's quite a stronghold they've got. Look at the 3 pixels that are flying around. Anyway, here we are at the select character screen. So last time I was Goofy, and honestly, my previous Let's Play of this game sucked. I sounded boring. A lot of this is true of my earlier videos. I highly recommend that you do not watch them. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick Max and get the first level started, shall we? Oh man, like I said in my previous playthrough, which you shouldn't watch, this is highly reminiscent of top-down Legend of Zelda. Because the way this works is that you've actually got an item that is extremely similar to the hookshot, and that is naturally right here. I can use this right. Okay, I do have my controls configured correctly in the emulator. You know, Spoonerville Island used to be a safe place before old Keelhaul Pete got out of Dat Whale. Dat Whale, man. Anyway, what does this guy have to say? I didn't talk to him yet. Don't look now, man. Keelhaul Pete, the dreaded pirate king, has returned. We thought Keelhaul Pete was swallowed by a whale, but he's back and he brought a cabin boy with him. That right there is an extra life, and watch this. I hit him once and he didn't die, right? If I were playing as Goofy, he would have gone down in 1 hit. So that's what makes playing as Max by yourself extra challenging, the fact that you move so slowly while carrying an item, and the fact that the fatter enemies take 2 hits. So there's only 1 enemy left, so I'm just gonna pick this up and head in his direction. Hopefully catch him by surprise, or do this, that works too. Oh boy, oh crap, I gotta do something. I want all that fruit and the extra lives over there, but we actually have to get this out of the way, otherwise we won't be able to get to it. Yeah, so we actually needed the hookshot to do that. It's a good thing I picked that up ahead of time. It's almost like I planned this properly or something. The thing is though, you're better off having fruit instead of having a life, because if you lose a life, you go back to the last entrance you came in, like there's not really doors, but like the last transition you went through, you teleport back here when you die. But if you have fruit, you receive invincibility frames, which honestly is a whole lot more useful. So the way they designed this game is kind of fruity in my opinion. Oh gosh, that was horrible. Anyway, we've got a bell now, which is useful for distracting pirates. That may come into play later, we'll see. Cool thing about that snake enemy that I just killed is that it goes down with a hookshot, because I just killed it with the... Yeah, I'm going to be calling this the hookshot, even though it's probably actually more of a grappling hook, to be honest. And I can't remember which way I want to go first. Like, I planned some of this, but a lot of this I just don't fully remember anymore. I think the memories are starting to fade. Oh, man. But actually, I guess we're probably not going to be using the bell yet. I'll definitely be using it later, because right now I'm going to ditch the bell for this board. I guess I did come the right way after all, because see that bridge over there, we actually need the board to cross that, because there's a hole in the bridge, and in this game you are completely incapable of jumping or swimming, and maybe the gap is bigger than it looks, maybe everything's not to scale, so that could be a thing. There are other ways to go in that last room I was just in, but I think I have to save that for later. Because I think crossing the bridge is important now that I have the board, so I'm actually going to head in that direction. See, this is a lot like top-down Zelda games, but I still haven't played any top-down Zelda games on this channel. You know, actually, I have never played the original Legend of Zelda, so I'm kind of thinking I might do a blind playthrough of that. That is going to be pain and suffering, death and torture like crazy. I'm not even kidding. Because it's funny, like in the Ocarina of Time LP, am I really solving puzzles? No. I'm showing you how to solve puzzles while hopefully talking about interesting crap. But yeah, if I were to actually play blind, I'd have to actually figure it out, and that's what gets really difficult for me. You're gonna need a bridge to make it across here. Of course, I don't think I'm that bad at the Zelda series. I could probably figure that game out. The only way to find out would be for me to just leap in and do it. Holy crap, the bird hatched from the egg. As a kid, that made me burst out laughing. Well, the cool thing is we don't actually have to kill these enemies with pots. We can just push them into the water with a hook shot. Or the grappling hook. I'm gonna call it the hook shot. Screw it. Because that's what it is to me. Oh, man. So here we've got some fruit. And the blue gems are actually continues. Don't know if I mentioned that already, but if you lose all your lives and get a game over, you can only continue so many times. And so you need blue gems to do that. Hopefully that will not happen. I did pretty good in my original playthrough too when it at least came to the gameplay side. Like I never actually died and showed the continue screen, which is okay with me because screw that noise. Now the only unfortunate thing about this game is that a lot of the puzzles early on are extremely easy. The only one that's actually difficult to me is the one at the end of the final level, which I'll get into when I get there. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, so to speak. But anyway, we now have what I would like to call a small key. Even though it was actually quite large, but I guess not everything in this game is to scale. Because if everything in game is actually to scale, these pirates are almost the same size as Max, and Max is a whole lot shorter than Goofy, which I am having a really hard time believing. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But we have this egg here, it respawned, we're gonna use it to kill the frog so he won't bug us. And there goes that bird again. Maybe that wooden board on the other side will work. What wooden board, man? I already got it. Oh, man. I guess they intended for you to come there and have no idea what to do, and then that Islander guy would just give you a hint. So yeah, there's that, and all the enemies are eliminated, which we had to do to open up the darn door. That's what's a little bit time-consuming about some things. The enemies respawn, and you have to kill them again to open the gate, to go back to where you've already been before. Slightly annoying, but hey, it's a game, man. It's not that bad, in my opinion. This is actually one of the best games ever, even though it's really quite short. It truly shines in co-op, so I'm not really doing it justice playing by myself, but anyhow. Let's go ahead and kill these pirates in here. Mostly just the pirates. The porcupines, or whatever those are, I think they're porcupines. They don't really look really pixely, but I guess they were actually drawn quite well, because they do make me think they're porcupines, or maybe they're hedgehogs. I just killed Sonic and all his friends. I murdered his entire frickin' family. Maybe his entire species, I'm not sure. But you know, it never hurts to max out our extra lives, so by picking up this one, boom! Maxed out, baby, 9 lives. That's the most we can have. What are we, a cat? And if you count fruit, you technically have 10 lives, because we can pick up some fruit after we are maxed out on lives, and then we'll basically be able to get hit 10 times. It's a real shame that the lives are limited to 10. Well, 9, actually, because if you try to get more than 9 lives, it just won't do it. It'll max out your fruit and won't go any further. So there is a hard limit set in the game for 9 lives. They will never let you have more than that. What's up here? Oh no. It's the boss door that needs the boss key, because this is totally not the Legend of Zelda. Oh no. I picked up the bell. I wasn't supposed to pick up the bell. Crap. I was supposed to leave the bell there, because I'm going to be getting the boss key. Oh man, this Let's Play is a sham already. Oh crap. Oh, you see, you get hit and you lose your fruit, but if I get hit again, I didn't, Crap, I don't really need the hookshot, do I? No, I don't. It doesn't help me at all while fighting the boss. So instead of leaving the bell behind, I'm gonna leave the hookshot behind, actually. Because normally I would not have gone to that room yet if I had been paying attention. And I'm gonna want the bell, because it's gonna be super helpful, I think, for the last part. So I can press L or R to switch between items if I'm playing by myself. So I'm gonna say goodbye to my hookshot, and hopefully not have too much trouble going back. Oh, I have to kill all the enemies again. Oh well. Believe it or not, there's 2 pirates there, even though it looks like there's only 1. I'll just give him the runaround so I can get around here and pick up something and kill him. Okay, come here. I'm ready for you this time. Haha. Okay, so now that we have the boss key, yeah, that's why I like to call the other keys small keys, because, man, whoever made this had to have drawn inspiration from Legend of Zelda. They just had to. Like, how do you make a game that is this similar by accident? I don't think that can happen. Anyway, pow! All 3 of them are dead, and we're on to fight the boss. Dun 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 dun. Oh, sorry. This is honestly like one of the most epic boss themes in the whole game. We will smash you. We will crush. We will bash you into mush. That's some pretty good writing if you ask me. It's terrific, man. Okay, so we gotta kill all these guys. And you can actually catch things if you put your arms out, so that's cool. And I guess they pop up randomly, so I'm probably just gonna stand here and wait for one of them to pop up there. I don't know. They sure are taking a while. It's like they're avoiding me. Are they evolving? Are they getting smarter? It's the pirate evolution. Okay. Now I'm out of stuff to throw, so I have to catch whatever they throw to me. That's the only thing I'm gonna have to work with now. Aha! Oh, that was a great finish. Perfect way to end the episode is with a flawless victory like that. I don't even think I got hit. That was literally perfect. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Goof Troop or Max Troop or whatever I decide to put in the title. And I will see you guys in the next one on the Sporkinator. Goodbye for now.